Yo, what's up, guys? So we're gonna be covering the KATEVOLVED, the YASSUO and Bella drama right now. And if you guys are wondering, you probably heard every side, but I'm gonna tell you from a perspective of a person who's been friends with Kat, and friends with Bella, and I've been mutuals with Mo, and I've hung out with Kat and Bella IRL together while they were dating. So I have a good amount of stories. But either way, guys, we're gonna be going quite quick into this video. If you guys aren't up to date, Mo, Bella dated, broke up, and then got evolved and her got together. They shit talked Mo. They're being mean to Mo. Shit talked him in solo queue, and Mo had enough. He was came back at them, and thought it was simple drama. And then she threatens legal action, which turned out to be baloney. Which is, and they recorded a voice call without his permission, which I'm pretty sure both is illegal. Actually, I'm very sure. But I feel like everyone's up to date on that. We're going to jump into the Exposo Manifesto. We're going to try and make this very quick and simple. So, to start it off, we're going to go with the juiciest bit. I don't want you guys to miss out on it. Bella said that she still has access to most Streamlabs, and that when your girl gets taken by an academy player and you have a small cock. So she's constantly making fun of Mo's wiener size. And she says, Puppy, who she was talking to, I'll explain who Puppy is in a second, says that's his next IRL stream, IRL ending my life. And then she says, I hope so, then I can upload to my YouTube channel and show his dead body. I'm the next Logan Paul. Now, that's pretty fucked up. That's pretty fucked up. I think that's the most fucked up thing I've read in all this entire thing. I'm going to try and summarize it for you guys because, maybe you don't want to read all this. This is coming from Puppy. Now, if you guys don't know, there is this secret Discord call that we usually use to play Among Us, but it turned into this, it's kind of this conversation area for us to hang out in. And, being the person she is, she deleted all the Discord messages past yesterday, trying to hide stuff. Because Puppy was being a detective now. Puppy, if you don't know who she is a 17-year-old. Oh, she got kicked out of the Discord. She is a 17-year-old that was in the Discord and is very close friends with Bella, so she has very close ties. She's a pretty cool person. I've talked to her a couple times, and she exposed the ever-loving fuck out of Bella, and it is disgusting. And before I get into that, we're gonna talk about something I just found very weird. Very weird. This is just very weird. Bella, for some reason, like had needed an ego boost from a 14-year-old. Like constantly she was just saying weird things to kind of put Jack down so people can build her up. Like she has to have her boyfriend be put down, be brought to level with her. I guess she has that low self-esteem. But she asked a 14-year-old, who do you like better, me or Jack? Be honest. I just found that to be so weird, man. I need to get a water. 1 second. I just found that to be so weird, honestly, because I just can't imagine she is 29, by the way. She lied about her age to Mo and KATEVOLVED. 29. Asking a 14-year-old, who do you like better? And she's venting all of her problems into a 17-year-old. Very, very weird person. Now, before we get into all this, I'm just going to say, KATEVOLVED, I've known you for so long. I've known you since you were 14, 15. He was one of my viewers. He used to play my viewer games. You know what, man? I understand the stress you've been under. You've been getting a lot of pressure from this awful, manipulative relationship. But you've been kind of a dick. You've been a dick to Professor Coley. I think you need to say sorry. And you've been a dick to Gamer Girl. I think you need to say sorry. Because I saw the clips of them reacting to what you said. And they sounded pretty hurt, man. So, be the bigger person. Say sorry. I'm not going to excuse that. I still got love for you because, we've hung out IRL. When I've hung out with Bella and Kat IRL, it was during all this stuff, which is so weird. Because if you just read this, we're going to get into it. It's so weird because, IRL, they're all lovey-dovey, kissy. They were making out on my couch and all this, and we've hung out a couple times, like 3 or 4 times, and I definitely got some weird signs, like when she immediately broke up with YASSUO. I didn't know that she broke up with YASSUO, but when I was in the Discord, she would send me like very cute selfies, like doing all these cute faces, and I was like, I didn't respond because I thought she was with YASSUO. Turns out that she wasn't, because I was like, oh, okay, and then she sent a lot of pictures, but I never really responded. So then she started talking to KATEVOLVED, and then I kind of saw how that went. She pretty much just manipulated KATEVOLVED into hating YASSUO because she would always talk about YASSUO. YASSUO this, YASSUO that, YASSUO this, YASSUO that. And, Griffin, he even says about it in his Twitter longer post, he started to dislike YASSUO because he'd always say bad things about him. And same with KATEVOLVED, and that's why KATEVOLVED said stuff to YASSUO. So I'm not forgiving anything that he did, but it's all starting to make sense. And now, guys, if you don't sympathize with anyone, I honestly sympathize for KATEVOLVED during all this because this is bad. So Bella had this weird thing where if she ever didn't like someone, she'd have to have all of her friends not like them too. Like she'd message me, she'd message Puppy, message Griffin, a lot of people. If someone says something bad, unfollow them, shit talk them, be mean to them. And she was getting like 17-year-olds to shit talk people on Twitter because they didn't like her or whatever. And she was trying to get me to unfollow people because they were like, "Why do you follow these people?" I would show our DMs, but I mean, I don't know. It's not really too much. And I think my number or her number is in there. I don't want to leak her number, but I mean, pretty much we just would talk about stuff and we would talk like we never really had too many bad conversations. We just talk about relationships and shit, and she was pretty cool about that. I mean, I don't know. But I'm not gonna like say much. Like I personally have not had anything bad happen between me and her, so I'm not gonna speak on that. But reading all this, it's fuck. So essentially, what happens is there's another streamer named Mitch Jones. She's talking with hours upon hours, making KATEVOLVED jealous, and then she's constantly comparing KATEVOLVED to this guy, saying, "Oh, he does this for me, but you don't." So she's making him feel very insecure about himself. She's being very harmful to his mental. Like she'd get very mad at him because he wouldn't play like solo queue, or he'd make a joke at her expense, like, "Oh, we lost this game, haha," and then she wouldn't talk to him for the entire day. So just typical manipulative bitch things. Yeah, she would talk about how bad Mitch Jones wants her, how he's like this such a good guy, and he cares so much about her, and she's in a relationship. And she talks about, "Oh, I'm the perfect girlfriend. I do so much," while she's flirting with another guy in a relationship. Yeah, very weird. So you guys can check this out. I mean, if you want to, it's on Puppychino's Twitter. Be sure to follow her. Um, and now here's where it gets a little immature for a 29-year-old to judge a 19-year-old who, I hate to blast you like this, got involved, was a virgin before talking to her, and she says how bad he is at sex to a 17-year-old. Fucking weird. 29-year-old telling a 17-year-old all this. Yeah, weird. So she's talking about how bad he is at sex and how she wants to leave him because of that, because he's so bad, because he's very vanilla. He's very simple, easygoing, like not doing anything crazy. Yeah, that's how weird it gets, guys. Now, thing that I could say that I find very fucked up. She's flirting a lot with Mitch, talking a lot with Mitch in private calls, saying how much Mitch is doing and how much he isn't doing to his face, KATEVOLVED's face. And it's so funny because I remember a while ago we got into a voice call. We're watching Mitch Jones stream. Like, I don't know, she just told us to watch him. And I didn't think anything of it because I was like, yeah, I kind of know who that guy is. Not really. But he was playing League, and she was like, "Oh, yeah, one of you guys should do it with him." So she got KATEVOLVED. Me and KATEVOLVED were in his chat just typing funny things. I liked his music taste. I thought it was pretty good. But we were just typing random things. And KATEVOLVED was dueling with Mitch Jones in voice. And I can tell you, Bella was just absolutely loving it. Her boyfriend and the guy she's flirting with, trying to get with, dueling together in voice chat, talking, playing League. That's how fucked this is. Yes, that is how gross this is. And now that I think about it, yeah, pretty weird. But either way, she was concerned about not being able to hang out with Mitch whenever she ended up saying, yeah, so she's talking about can't hang out with him and all that. Always calling herself the perfect girlfriend. Yep, went over. For 2 days, I was telling her they weren't exclusive. Yeah, so she keeps saying in DMs to Uppy that they're not in a relationship, but then they were hanging out at my house the next couple of days, making out on my couch or in my backyard, being all lovey-dovey, matching Halloween outfits with little cat ears. Sorry to blast you, KATEVOLVED, but they seem like a pretty good couple. That's why I never really questioned it. And when YASSUO followed me, I was like, I'm not gonna be fake to these people, because I've only had good situations with them. When we hung out, it was always chill, nice. We drinks, talk about shit, not league related. We just talk about normal stuff. And I've always been cool with Kat. And then all this stuff comes out. So I understand 100% why YASSUO unfollowed me, because, I was friends with them, and yeah, they did a lot of fuck shit to YASSUO. They were literally saying, she literally said that she hopes, or if he dies, she's going to record his death. And, like, I can understand. YASSUO, don't worry about it, bud. You don't have to follow me back. Yeah, I take the L on that one, I mean, I can't really know how someone's going to be in a friendship, I've only seen good sides. Okay. By what she said in her tweet, she did privately talk about Mo a lot. Yeah, that's true. And in person, yes, very weird. In front of her boyfriend, very weird. Jack was severely impacted by things Bella would say to him and how she would always say her exes were better than him. He repeatedly told her that it hurt him, but she would say he was being too sensitive and she didn't like that in a boyfriend. So a guy expressing emotion, hey, you're hurting me. Oh, you're too sensitive. Oh, you're too sensitive. Typical manipulative bitch. KATEVOLVED. You learn. You learn and improve. Comparisons made Jack feel constantly insecure and feel the need to prove himself in any way possible. Yep, and that is why he lashed out on YASSUO. That is why he was trying to act all cool, shit talking Professor Kali. Look at me. Oh, this is why you should talk Gamer Girl. He's never had a problem with Gamer Girl before. I remember I talked with him on hikes. Like, the reason why is because she was making him feel insecure about his size as a streamer. He's a pretty sizable streamer. He's a pretty sizable YouTuber too. But she was making him feel insecure about this. And Gamer Girl is his #1 competition. So of course he's gonna shit talk the competition because this is all building up in his head. So, dude, be the bigger person. Say sorry to Gamer Girl. She's very sweet. She's actually one of the sweetest person in the community. Same with Professor Kali. He's a real nice guy. Okay, this shows how much it would hurt Jack when she's threatened to leave over tiny things. Yes, typical. And then yeah, you can just see this weird stuff. Girlfriend hates me because I snapped my friends and his girlfriend multiple times. Just think that's wrong. Yeah, weird stuff. Ella said she was gonna leave him a day before they signed the lease at their new apartment. Yes, that is how bad that is. Oh my god. The fight about Bella feeling as though Jack's mental state was unjustifiable went on for around 3 days. Sounds about right. Bella would constantly get mad at Jack for things. Like, you could just read all this. It is just gross. Like, just reading all this. Jack had a mental breakdown last night. I don't even know anymore. We had a great date. Like, what? Why is he having a mental breakdown? I didn't do anything wrong. I'm the perfect girlfriend. Look at me. I'm the perfect girlfriend. Disgusting, man. Disgusting. Listen, I'm a ride or die for my homies. I know Jack's been acting weird, but he's always been my homie. So, you know what? KATEVOLVED, if you ever wind up back with her, I'm going to call you a fucking delusional, degenerate fuck. But if you stay away from her, you're mature, move on, we could be boys. Alright, Bella would constantly get mad at Jack for things like not doing with her or banting with her in games. Yep. She would unadd him on all of his accounts, delete his tab if he wouldn't play a game with her because he was busy streaming, or if he was practicing for Academy. Imagine that. That's how needy this 29-year-old is for a 19-year-old's attention. She knows she's dating a streamer. How can you be that needy? Gross. Alright. I mean, if you want the honest opinion, like, you can read all this. The honest opinion is she was looking for any reason to break up with him because she wanted to be with Mitch Jones. And you know what's going to happen? You're just going to sleep together, and that probably would have been it. Bella left their apartment saying he didn't really love her or care about her. I know, KATEVOLVED. This dude was head over heels for this girl. He would do anything for this girl. This dude loved her to the moon and back. And I saw that face to face, man. And that's why it sucks, man. You know, I messaged him right now. I said, yo, dude, if you need someone to hang out with, you need somewhere to crash, because he's not even at his place right now. He's hanging out with the Nasty. He's not even at his place right now, because they live together. So guess where she is. Don't know if he needs a place to crash. You know, he's crashed with me, because, man, I definitely saw this guy was fucking in love with her for sure. And the sad thing that ended is she was going to leave him, no questions asked. She booked a flight back to her hometown, or her home country, Chile, and she wasn't gonna tell him. She didn't say anything to him. Only in the apartment, break things off with Jack. She came back the next day and got back together with them. Yeah, he actually messaged me saying that they broke up a couple days ago, which is why I found all this weird, you know. So, like, ignore that message. But yeah, he did mention that they broke up, and she was just gonna straight up leave and not say anything to him. The love of your life that keeps putting you through stress and pressure and making you feel insecure about yourself is just gonna up and leave. After she left you because she said you're too sensitive. And she's talking to other guys behind your back. You had every right to be sensitive, KATEVOLVED. You had every right to be upset. You had every right to feel the ways you felt. And anyone who made you feel like you didn't, you need to understand that those are not the right people for you. And I hope you learn from this. Guys, honestly, after all this being read, after all these being seen, I hope you guys can just get more of an understanding of how twisted and disgusting this fucking person is. And this is coming from someone who was close friends with her. She even called me her best friend in my Twitch chat one time. and you know, we hung out, we talked a lot, we talked about personal stuff, and she wants to expose me for anything. All I did was pretty much, I mean, all I did was talk about how I was sad. I broke up with my girlfriend at the time, and things didn't work out. You know, I was pretty bummed out about it, but I moved on. You know, and I don't think she's gonna really have much to say. But I just hope this gives you guys another side to see KATEVOLVED's side. I'm not clearing him for anything he's done. I mean, people going on him for stuff that he did when he was like 15, 16. Like he already apologized that. He already like moved on from that. Like you can't keep holding that over his head. Like there's not much more he could say or do about that. Like what do you want him to just like I don't know what he could do about it. So the stuff when he's young, I'm not going to comment on because that's just in the past. I mean, he's went over it many times. But this current stuff, I definitely think you can get more of an understanding, and I definitely can get more of a perspective. And I hope honestly he just bounces back from this, comes back. You know, I'm gonna keep in touch with him and hope everything goes good with him. Guys, I didn't want to make this video, but just because I had a personal attachment, I really wasn't going to because I see a lot of people milking the drama. And it's just simple drama, but this is something that I do find to reside with me because I've definitely been in this situation myself, and I see a lot of myself in KATEVOLVED. You know, not fully, like you know, we definitely have different views on things, but I can understand why he would react in certain ways, right? So, guys, that's gonna be it for the video. If you guys want to check all this out, you can check out Puppy Chino, her Twitter. She has the Twitter logo right there. You can link in the description too if you want. The Professor Cully at KATEVOLVED drama. I'll talk with him about that. You know, Professor's a grown man. KATEVOLVED's a grown man. We'll sort that one out. And all this other stuff. I mean, YASSUO is completely out of it now. He made his final words, and that's that. So guys, I hope you enjoyed your drama hour with Karasmai. Peace.